else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw. Break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Deontay Hardy to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Russ. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for this. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back now, pressure on its way. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This is Henry on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stepp to handle that boot. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chargers take possession. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the move, chucking it deep down the left sideline.
That's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Now try the right side with Edwards. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Andrews with the catch. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finding Hurst. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Herbert back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more. Back at beginning of 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, You give your quarterback a chance.
They bring their tight end left. Wilson on third down. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Herbert from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Herbert now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
1st and 10, Herbert. Pass caught by Renfro. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
The throw is caught. Hit out of bounds after a small gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and goal for Dobbins. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardy on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Gets this to Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Wilson on 1st and 10. That's caught. He found some space. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. DJ Chark there for the catch. At the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Russ. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Ravens pushing for points. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Completed to Flowers. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Fulton the one to bring him down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. It is caught left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. We're going to have a stoppage here as we look to see that's Rashad Bateman, who was injured on the play. He's being tended to. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Wilson. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. Ross is cooking again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Sticking with Edwards here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardy on the return. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw from Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10 now. Finding Flowers. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. A give to Edwards. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. It's a handoff here to Edwards. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got first down from the 31. To the air this time, Herbert. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardy on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Got first down from the 31. Ross off the play fake. Andrews with the catch. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down, Ravens.
Ruffs out of the pistol. Gets this one to Andrews. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Herbert with a blitz coming. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, this is Edwards. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Only one quarter remains in our fight. They'll come up first and 10. They bring Renfro in motion right. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
It's Edwards on the carry. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep running away with this. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Wilson with it on first. This one's to Andrews out right. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Motioning the tight end left. From the 29. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chargers are running them out of the building. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead.
56, Ravens 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Hardy on the return. Return's looking good so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Henry on 2nd. He breaks the tackle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running once more with Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Going with King Henry here. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Once more, here's Henry. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Ravens trying to do some window dressing. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Henry. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut into the lead by another point.
Ravens 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.